Are you ready? Roll it!
Hi everybody, this is Tiffany and I'm back for day 19 of Video Blog Challenge. Only 11 more days to go. Is that crazy or what? And I hope I'm counting these right, because it might be like 12 more days. No, it's 11. Yeah, it's 11. And today's why is something that is near and dear to my heart, and I think I've said that 2 or 3 times maybe over the course of this month, but this one is really important to me, and it is not just addressed to my clients, it's not just addressed to other photographers, it's not just addressed to anybody who, well actually it is, it's addressed to anybody who just happens past it, but it's why it's important to give back. Not just as a business person, not just as a female or as someone who's doing a blog challenge or as a client or anything else, just as a person in general. Because, you know, we are all so blessed for what it is that we have. Whether it's being able to run your own business, your family, your friends, having a roof over your head, whatever the case may be. We are all extremely blessed. Even when we have our rough patches and our hard times and things like that, there's just, it could always be so much worse, you know. And I am very much aware of the forks in the road where, you know, I could have gone so many different directions. And it is only through grace that I'm here, that I am able to share with you, that I'm able to do something that I really love and I'm really passionate about. And it touches me each and every day. And there are those out there who unfortunately can't for whatever reasons, or they're going through things that are way harder than anything I've ever experienced in my life. And I look at them every day and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't even know. I couldn't even do it. And I've had other people who've looked at me and said the same thing about whatever situation I might have been in. And I'm sitting there going, are you kidding me? Yeah, it looks hard. I know it looks hard. And it is hard. But it's not as hard as someone else's journey could be. And so that's why it is important to give back. Whether, you know, not everybody can afford to give money, you know, or thousands of dollars or whatever it is. But even if all you can afford to do is give is time, that's still something. You know, you don't know what that could do, how that could touch somebody's heart, touch somebody's, you know, situation. Yeah, even if it's just advice, you know, to someone who's going through something. I mean, that could be the advice that changes their life. That could be the advice that gives them the strength to make it through whatever it is that they're going through. And so I think that it's so important that we realize that our time and our energy, as much as we put into building our businesses and taking care of our families and living our lives and having fun and, you know, doing whatever it is that you do, planning your wedding or your family photo session or whatever the case may be, you should almost take that much time and be there for someone else, you know. And it's not necessarily always just you have to, you know, go volunteer at this charity or go, you know, do this or go do that. You know, sometimes it's small things like picking up an extra can of food at the grocery store and dropping it by a shelter, or when they have things like recently they just did this thing where if you brought so many cans of food, then you got a free movie pass at one of the local movie theaters. Like doing something like that. How is that hard? You know, you go to the store, you get a few cans of something, you take it there, and yeah, you're giving, but you're also getting something in return. And that's the same with anything that you do. No matter what you're giving or to who it is that you're giving it to, you're always getting something back in return, even if it's just feeling good about yourself or feeling better about your situation or knowing that you did something that helped somebody. You're always going to get something back no matter what. And it's just so important. And that's why I try to help the charities that I help. That's why I try to do the pictures for the people that I can do the pictures for. That's why I give them my time and my energy in areas and places that I can, because it's so important to give back, because we are all one community. You know, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Asian, you're blue, green, purple, orange, every color of the rainbow. We are all one community, because the minute that we forget that and start thinking, oh, well, we're better than that person, or, you know, that's that community, I'm not a part of that, you know, then that's when we kind of lose our humanity. And I know this one has been a little soapboxy-ish, I guess, but it's true, and you know it's true. I know y'all do. So yes, so it's very important to give back. And I would just implore each and every one of you to come up with ways, even if it's just something small, tiny, itty bitty, because, you know, I think there's like a Chinese or proverb or something, and I'm going to totally mess this up, about a grain of rice that still fills the bucket. Every tiny grain of rice fills the bucket, something. I maybe should have looked that one up before I added it, but you get what I'm saying. And what's the one that I know Jasmine Star always says, like, every tide, or tides raise all ships, or something like that. So I'm just messing up all of these quotes. That's so sad, because I am like the quote girl. But yeah, a rising tide raises all ships. That's it. Haha. And you have to go turn off the camera and go look it up. But yeah, it's true. You know, if you don't know what it is that you do that might raise somebody else, that might raise somebody else, that might raise somebody else, that might help somebody else, and it's just a never-ending cycle, and it just keeps growing and keeps building. And you know, and it's more than just going and helping out on Thanksgiving, or remembering, you know, a kid at Christmas, or, you know, a family at Easter. Like, what about 4th of July? I'm sure they like to eat then too. I know I like to eat then. Or, you know, helping out a military family who has someone deployed fighting for your freedoms and my freedoms and our country, you know, or helping someone who's been injured recently, or anything, like someone at your job who, you know, maybe you may not always get along with, but maybe they're sick. Maybe you bring them some soup. You don't know, because if you do something, then maybe they do something, and then they do something, and then it's just paid forward, and it's great. And so that is why my why today is why it is important to give back. And if you have any charities or anything that might need pictures, or that might need any type of help or services, I admit I don't know how to do a lot other than take pictures, but I am always willing to help in any way that I can. So by all means, leave that information for me or for everyone else on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Vimeo, my YouTube, all of my social media, because you never know who's looking and who's doing anything. And if you get to me, I will definitely send it out, and I will let everybody know, hey, this is a charity definitely worth getting involved with, or this is a group that's definitely worth getting involved in. And, you know, we can all help out everybody together. So, okay, that's my bye for today, and I will be back tomorrow with something a little less soapboxy, but still just as important. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll know tomorrow. And I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and you're ready for the weekend, because that's tomorrow, baby. And I will talk to you later. Okay.